So as most of you probably know, the iPhone, in my opinion, that is probably one of the most impactful iPhones of all time was probably that mini iPhone. The iPhone mini series, in my opinion, was probably one of the best iPhone genres Apple has ever made. Although the first iPhone mini really wasn't that phenomenal, it wasn't perfect, I think Apple did a really decent job with that particular phone at that time, which I think was actually very massive. But the 13 mini was so good that this iPhone, in my opinion, probably needed some sort of sequel or some sort of like other iPhone from this specific genre, because Apple did such a good job with it. Nowadays, I will tell you though, that even though there's still the iPhone 13 minis being sold in the used market, and honestly even in the certified refurbished market, which is actually very, very good, the biggest problem that we're going to be running into from this specific perspective, from my opinion, is probably going to be the iPhones that are no longer going to be getting hardware changes. So what I mean by that is the iPhone 13 mini, there's not going to be a successor to this iPhone. In my, previous videos that I made probably in the last couple of years, I always thought Apple was going to make some sort of like re-improvement of the mini series. And I always thought that the iPhone SE, the next iPhone SE, would probably end up bringing some sort of newer, update. But unfortunately, from the, leaks and rumors that we've gotten so far, it doesn't really look like there's going to be a new, specific iPhone coming out for the iPhone SE genre in general. So what does this kind of leave us? Well, with the leaks of the iPhone SEs, it looks like there's not going to be some sort of new iPhone SE that is going to be bringing that type of new hardware change, which is very, very sad. So that kind of brings us into a weird situation where if you go ahead and buy something like the iPhone, 13 mini, you're not really going to be able to buy or get a direct successor of this particular phone. It's almost always just going to be the iPhone 13 mini, and then that's it, which is a very, very sad thing, because if you were somebody who wanted to expect to get that next, successor or the next iPhone, aka the iPhone 14 mini or iPhone 15 mini, you're pretty much never going to get it. So that kind of leaves us in this weird spot where the iPhone 13 mini is basically the last hardware change of this particular phone, and there's never going to be another mini iPhone, at least as far as we can tell. Now, if these things change, I will keep you updated, but this is almost like when the first generation iPhone SE got discontinued, and we realized that the iPhone SEs really aren't going to be that small 4-inch size anymore. They're going to be that, basically the bigger size, they're basically going to be that bigger size 4.7-inch display. So that's kind of where we're at. In my opinion, there's a lot of things that can change, but that's kind of where we're at as of this point. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.